When the self falls silent, I became the way they expected, not from lack of who I was, but from excessive care. I adjusted the tone of my voice, shrunk my dreams, learned to fit where I could no longer breathe. They called it love, this effort to reshape myself, but it was fear dressed as permanence. With time, the mirror no longer recognized me, and my name echoed strangely inside me. I did not lose myself for being weak, I lost myself for staying too long. For confusing connection with the absence of myself. Today, I relearn, slowly, loving is not disappearing, it is not breaking to fit. It is existing whole without asking permission to be. Reflection. When losing yourself becomes a way to stay. Some pain does not come from immaturity, but from excessive maturity. From the constant effort to understand, to give in, to adjust, to remain silent. People who learn too early how to adapt, how to read the room, how to sense the other's mood before even feeling their own. And in this continuous exercise of flexibility, they bend so much that they no longer recognize their original shape. Excessive adaptation is often mistaken for love, empathy, or emotional strength. But many times, it is simply fear of being abandoned, rejected, replaced. So the person keeps reshaping themselves, softening their edges, shrinking their desires, swallowing their truths just to fit into the relationship. Not because they don't know who they are, but because they learned that existing too much can be costly. Over time, the bond remains, but the self fades. A quiet emptiness appears, hard to name. It's not anger, not obvious sadness, it's the feeling of no longer finding yourself within your own life. The relationship continues, but identity stays suspended, waiting for a safe moment to return. Healing this kind of pain is not about learning to love the other better, but about relearning how not to abandon yourself. It is understanding that healthy bonds do not require disappearance, and that true belonging is not born from the constant sacrifice of who you are. Loving should never mean slowly vanishing, but remaining whole, even when that requires courage.